Hello, everyone, and welcome to Clerks Minute, the show where we break down the 1994 Kevin Smith classic, one Drake ring minute at a time. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
And we're looking at minute 7 of Clerks. And we're in a weird part of this movie early on where not a whole lot is happening.
We have to make our own fun.
Well, but we do have some little things to write down. We literally spent like 10 minutes before going on here trying to figure something out. So we'll get to that in a second. But first things first, back to our anti-smoking guy on the screen. He is pushing Chuli's gum, which we'll get to later. Why he's pushing Chuli's gum, but I love the fact that he goes and says, "Do you want to end up like this?" And his our other guy's response was, who played Walt's character, said, "If it's already too late, why bother?" That's the attitude. That's his attitude. But then, of course, he randomly in his pocket has a picture of a cancer-ridden lung, because that's what you carry around with you around New Jersey, because you can. So he shows him that.
Ain't no law says you can't.
That's true. He shows him that picture, and that freaks him out and freaks out Dante. And
rightly so.
Rightly so. And he decides to buy the gum for 55 cents. 55 cents for a pack of gum. And I know you were saying that's a good price for one pack of gum. You were also saying you can get 4 packs for $1 at the dollar store.
Yeah, because you get them in those. My
packs. Problem is, that gum at the dollar store does not last very long at work. That's my problem with it.
I mean, you also have like Juicy Fruit, Spearmint, Wrigley's. That sort
of. I usually get my pack at Speedway for $1.25, so it's not that big of a deal. And then we cut to Dante, who realizes I kind of almost think he figures out what's going on, but he doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to insult somebody. So he pretty much just asks him,
what if I'm wrong?
Yeah, I give Dante credit. You can see it in his face that he might think he thinks he knows what's going on, but he doesn't want to play that card yet. And he goes and asks him to take his coffee outside. Our anti-smoking guy here says, "No, I'll stay here." And he's like, "Fine, stop bothering customers," as another customer comes in and asks for a pack of cigarettes. And that's where we pause.
Yeah. And he's going, "So, how long have you been smoking?" And
that's where we pause. So because we didn't have a whole lot to talk about in a minute, because we talked about all this last minute, you noticed that last minute we were talking about the magazines behind on the stand, and we were transfixed on this TV guide in the left corner. And it's paused, and there's not even pause. You can see it the entire time we're in here. And we were determined to figure out what this is. And Kyle might have figured it out, so go ahead.
It is a Vanna White cover.
Do you have a date on there? Do you have a date?
Hold on a minute. Now I got to go back to it because I was trying to see if I could identify the Soap Opera Digest. Well,
then one thing at a time. We have another minute to do that. Sorry about it. We have another minute.
Okay, hold up a moment.
We can edit this. Let me know.
Okay. Well, the TV guide covers 1990s.
So it's a Vanna White cover. So continue.
It looks like it could be the July 3rd, 1993 cover featuring Vanna White.
That sounds about right for the timing of this film. That's 93, right? Or 1993, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right. You know, because they said summer 93 is when they filmed this.
Yes.
And now, I'm going to be curious, is if we go along in the film, if the magazines change. You know what I mean? Because we're in a live store. So I wonder if the magazines will change later in the film. You know what I mean? I'm curious about that. Because they don't film all this in one night, you know?
Okay.
By the way, go ahead.
Okay, I'm actually going through 1992 just to make sure here.
Yeah, but 1993, that makes about sense. I mean, the timing of it makes sense on where they would be filming. Well, for those who wonder, you can actually visit the Quick Stop. They have an address up here. 58 Leonard Avenue in Leonardo, New Jersey. I've actually never been to Leonardo, New Jersey. I'm not going to lie. Never been there. But I might actually, maybe when we go out next summer, maybe I can convince Manny to let us drive through and check out a few things here and do a little bit of filming location tour. Even if I go by myself for like a half hour or something to take some pictures for the show. Because that'll be part of Clerks 2 then.
There we go!
So, while I was talking about the location, Kyle literally was sitting here trying to figure all this out. So, while I was talking about the location of the Quick Stop, you can visit the Quick Stop. Kyle has figured it out. He's figured out the TV Guide cover and the Soap Opera Digest cover. So, go ahead, Kyle, tell us what these are.
Okay. I believe that we have the April 13th, 1993 cover of Soap Opera Digest. Dumbest characters on daytime. which in my opinion is pretty much all of them, but,
Whatever.
to each of them. And we have the April 3rd issue of TV Guide with Heather Locklear on the cover.
Very cool. Well done. Well done on the research. Very good. Very good. A fist bump right there. Very nice.
A no prize.
Yeah, so I think what we're going to do, if you do me a favor, screen cap them and send them to me. Text them to me.
Okay.
What I will do is, we're going to put them up on our Facebook page and our listener group. I said, perfect timing. Perfect segue to take away this. We have a listener group for Clerks. Is the Clerks convenience store group. It is up on Facebook. Search for us. We'll add you. I just have it closed so that we don't get any spam bots. Added us in. And we will put the pictures of a side-by-side of these two issues in there for you to see. And it's actually pretty cool. And I'll even get a screen cap of this when I put it onto the computer. I'll screen cap this, put that next to it. It is really cool. Well done, Kyle. Well done. I have to give you that. Perfectly done.
Thank you.
So, that being said, like I said, this is going to be a short minute because there's not a whole lot to talk about. Hopefully next time we'll have a little bit more to discuss. I'm almost glad we didn't have a guest here because there's not a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we will talk to everybody on Friday as we continue this scene talking about gum and lung cancer, apparently, that we're talking about. So we'll talk about more on Friday. Happy week, people. Thank you for joining us here on Clerks Minute. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
Now put those down and try some gum. Have some Chuli's gum.
Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.